everyone, I'm Richa Caroline.
I'm Shibi John.
And we are the expert OIT trainers from
IILT.
IILT. Thank you very much for the immense support and love that you're showing towards all the videos that we're providing for you.
Especially we have received a lot of response for the live sessions and the Zoom webinar sessions which we have conducted for the OIT aspirants to ease the OIT preparation.
Absolutely, and we will be coming up with more such sessions for you guys.
So Richa,
Yep.
what do we have for them today?
So today we are here with a very informative video, right? So when we do the OIT role plays, the most difficult part is where you have to convince the patient about the importance of doing something or not doing something, right?
Exactly.
So we have picked 5 scenarios where we will be showing how you can persuade the patient to follow your instructions by telling the importance of it, right?
Yeah, right.
So the scenarios that we have selected are the most common ones because we know there are a lot of scenarios. So you can comment below about any particular scenario that you would like to know. So Shibi and I can come up with another video about where we discuss that as well, right Shibi?
Yes, definitely we'll do that.
Yes. So without any delay, let's get started with the video.
So let's look into the first scenario.
Yes. So the first scenario is where the patient is obese and the nurse actually suggested the patient to reduce the weight and the patient didn't respond really nice to that. So let's see how the patient reacted. Ready, Shibi?
Yes, ready.
Okay.
I don't think I have to listen to you. Why should I be bothered about my weight, as I don't think I'm that much fat?
Yes. So if this is how the patient reacted to your suggestion, what can you do or how can you tell the importance of doing this for his own betterment? So let's see a good sentence there. You can say, Mr. David, your weight is a bit on the higher side. Therefore, I'm worried about your health. So if you don't mind, can I come up with some suggestions to avoid any future complication? And then you can give some suggestions there, like maybe waking up a little early or going for a walk 20 or 30 minutes a day. So some simple suggestions which will be okay for the patient.
All right, let's move to the next one.
So the next scenario that we have here is where you're talking to a very busy person, someone like Shibi, who doesn't have time to look after himself. So the patient here is also very busy and he has no time to cook food for himself. So we have to tell the patient about how important it is to have a good diet, okay? So nurse actually told him, so it is very important that you try to cook something for yourself. But the patient reacted really badly. So let's see how we can persuade this patient.
So the patient says, I am a very busy person. I am swamped with my daily schedule. So cooking for myself is next to impossible.
So if you get a response like this from your patient, don't worry, you can use this sentence. You can say, Mr. John, I understand you don't have enough time to prepare food for yourself. However, considering your present health condition, it would be good to include portions of fruits and vegetables in your eating habits. How does that sound to you? So this is an easy way to tell a patient who is saying he's not having time to cook food. You can say that you can add some portions of fruits or vegetables, which can be done, right?
Yes.
Yes. So let's move on to the third scenario.
So the third scenario is about a patient who is an alcoholic. So the nurse is explaining the ways how the patient can give up the alcoholism.
Yes, but as usual, the patient is not ready to do that, right?
Yes.
So how can you politely, without being judgmental, you can convince the patient to do something, because in such cases you should not sound judgmental at all when the patient is an alcoholic or if you say continuous chain smoker. So you should not show that judgmental tone in your voice and also should not make the patient feel bad about his habit,
Yes.
right? So you have to tactfully approach the situation. So let's see what the nurse will be reacting here. Okay?
So the patient says, I can't give up alcohol. It's the only way for my relaxation.
So you can say, Mr. David, I get that alcohol consumption is a stress relief measure for you, but it is indispensable that you reduce your alcohol intake. Initially, it would seem a bit impractical for you. At that time, try deviating yourself by engaging in activities that you like, such as spending time with your family, friends, or you can even think of developing a new habit. So what do you think about it? So here we are actually telling the patient it is very important to stop it, as well as you're giving a solution about how we can control the urge to drink alcohol.
So Richa,
Yeah.
we have a lot of scenarios available here.
That's right.
Will it be possible for a candidate to access to all of those scenarios?
Absolutely yes. You must be already aware that IELT is now preliminary preparation provider, and at IELT we follow a systematic syllabus-based teaching method. We do provide all the tips and techniques to easily crack your OET examination, so you don't have to worry about it. Moreover, all this information are available on our IELT learning app, right?
Moreover, you can download the IELT Learning app from Google Play Store, where you will find a lot of informative videos with tips and techniques to enhance your skills for OET preparation.
Absolutely, yes. That being said, let's look into the next scenario, right?
Yes.
So next scenario is where you're talking to a patient who is a chain smoker and he has been smoking for the past 30 years, okay? So nurse actually told him it is important that you quit smoking, but the patient said, no, I can't. So let's see how we can solve this issue.
So the patient says, is it a joke? I have been smoking for the past 30 years. I can't give up that easily.
Well, if this is the case, how can you respond to that? You can say, Mr. John, it's paramount to quit smoking. At least try to cut down number of cigarettes you smoke per day. I know it will be difficult for you initially, but please be strong. So this is how you can tackle this particular situation. So let's look into the next one. So Shivi, what is the next one?
The next one is about the lifestyle changes. So here you have a patient who has to do several changes in his lifestyle to improve his health condition.
Absolutely. So he's having a robotic lifestyle and the nurse is telling him it's not good to have a sedentary lifestyle, and we have to give him some suggestions about how to have a good lifestyle, right?
Yes.
So the patient is not happy with the suggestion given by the nurse and he reacted to it, and let's see how the patient reacted and how the nurse handled it.
So the patient says, I have a very robotic lifestyle. All I can think about is work, and I don't have time for anything else.
So you can say, Mr. John, I recommend that you try to make some changes in your lifestyle. From our discussion, I understand you follow a sedentary lifestyle. Therefore, make some changes like exercising regularly, eating a well-balanced diet, formulating a daily routine, and consulting the general practitioner regularly. Because small changes can bring a huge change in your life. So this is how you can persuade a patient when you have to say that the patient has to make some lifestyle changes. By this, we have come to the end of this video, and we hope this was helpful for you guys. And we know that this is just a few of the common scenarios that we come across role plays normally. So as we mentioned, you can download our IELT Learning app for more informative videos. Also, as I said in the beginning of this video, if you need to know about any particular scenario, comment below and we will look into it.
So we will be coming back with a lot of informative videos. Until then, this is Shibi John
And Richard Caroline
signing off. IILT, it's my cup of tea.